In this video, we're going to be using Declaration Grooming 88 Chestnut Street and the Weck Hair Shaper with Kismet blades. Stay tuned. Hey there, folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host, CDB. Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And as mentioned before, today we're going to be using Declaration 88 Chestnut Street. Now, I'm not going to drone on and on about not liking this scent despite really wanting to. You can check out my video where I talked about this the other day. But let's get into some of the details for you in case you're interested in this soap. This comes to you for $22 for 4 ounces, and on our cost chart there, that's $5.50 an ounce, which is a pricey soap. The Declaration offerings are sort of in that price realm of over $5 an ounce, but they are certainly a quality soap. The ingredients on this we'll show you right there. We've got bison tallow, mango butter, shea butter, lanolin, yogurt, goat's milk, a lot of really nice ingredients in this soap. The scent profile, you'll see right there, neroli, lemon, bergamot, orange, grapefruit. The thing that kills it for me, as I mentioned the other day in my video, is the petitgrain. It's just, that comes through, and for my nose, it gives it sort of a floral vibe that I just don't care for. But I think a lot of people will really enjoy this scent. But I think I'm pretty much quite sensitive to anything bitter or floral. And that's what I get. I think I get some neroli, but mostly it's the petitgrain, I'm pretty sure. And so for me, the scent on this is not a winner, but most people seem to like this. So just keep that in mind. Scent strength on this is about medium or medium high. It's maybe the far end of medium, and we'll set that aside. So today, again, Weck Hair Shaper. And one of the things I want to mention is this hair shaper is a little larger than a lot of them that you'll find on eBay. If I put them there side by side, you can see that the one I have there is a little larger, and I don't even have them matched up properly. But the larger ones for me are a little bit easier to use, but a lot of them are this size. And so just keep in mind that they have small ones, and they have some that are larger. If you really want to make sure you get one that's a larger size, you can get the Sexto Blade model, the Weck Sexto Blade model, and it will be of the larger variety. Using Kismet blades today, brand new, sent to me by Jeffrey Smith, and we have a little over 24 hours growth, almost 48 hours growth today, because we were traveling and yesterday, and as I mentioned in my video the other day, it's sort of traveling time for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of running the next few weekends and so on for the holidays, so I've shot some videos to sort of get ahead, and because there'll be some days where I just don't have the opportunity to make a video. And we're using the pre-shave cube there. Not that it's needed, because the Declaration is certainly a good quality soap, and certainly don't need to use a pre-shave, but I have it, may as well use it. Captain's Choice bowl. And the brush today is the Ever Ready, I believe it's R40. And this was kindly sent to me by David from Augusta. So David, thank you very much for the brush. This is my favorite Badger brush. It's an old vintage offering that just gets the job done. And it's not too dense, so it doesn't hold on to the lather. That's the number one thing for me. I like brushes to release the lather. And when they're very dense, a lot of times they don't release the lather as much as I would like for my preferences. Now, keep in mind, that's just my preference. You may have an entirely different preference, and that is okay. We're going to add a little bit more water. Because of that, because I forgot to work up the pre-shave underneath there a little bit, I'm just going to work that in a little bit. But this Badger brush is phenomenal. It doesn't have a huge knot. It doesn't have a ton of backbone. And I absolutely love it. Because, you know the way I feel about it. I don't really have any reason whatsoever to scrub my face with a brush. I just don't. For my purposes, there's no point in it. For other people, they really enjoy that sort of feeling, and they like to work it in. So that's fine. There's no right or wrong way to do this, as long as you're getting excellent shaves. Okay, let's get going with our Weck today. Let's see how we do. And I expect that blade to be magic, and it is. Wowee. Super smooth. And I will mention in advance, Any bumps on my face today will be gone at the conclusion of this shave because these blades are sharp. But this is definitely one of my favorite combos, or probably is my favorite as far as effectiveness of shave. I don't think I have anything that gets rid of stubble like this combo of Weck and Kismet blade. It's smooth, but also crazy sharp. It is an absolute winner for me. It is, like I said before, if I could get a straight razor level to this, you know, hone it to this level, it would be absolute magic, perfection. You know, that's what I would look for in a straight razor edge, something this sharp and smooth at the same time. There isn't any roughness to this blade, and I think that's why many people really like the Weck, because it's just crazy, crazy, crazy. And as you can see right there, there was a bump. It's gone now. Crazy sharp, crazy smooth. And again, I appreciate that. Not everybody does, as I always mention it. And you know, these preference things, it's okay, you know. If you don't like something that I like, look, most people really like this soap. The scent, it's been recommended to me many, many, many times. And I just don't care for it. I mean, you like what you like, you know. And there's nothing wrong with having preferences, and there's nothing wrong with stating what those preferences are. So if you don't like something, you just don't like it. And today, the scent for, even when lathered, the scent on this one for me is not a winner. But again, I have to re-emphasize, but that I think most people really enjoyed this scent. It was recommended to me many, many, many times. I really do think that I think I have a really sensitive nose when it comes to anything bitter or floral, like sweet floral. And so this one just comes off to me, that's all I get. I don't get the strong citrus notes, but most people I think did, or they just really like the overall composition, and it just hasn't worked for me. But the soap itself, really nice, really slick, you know. Declaration surely does make good soaps, great quality. And honestly, most people like those Chanelone Luxe scents. I'm on the outside looking in on that one because I just don't care for them that much, but maybe someday I'll find one I like. So far I haven't, but I'm definitely in the minority there. So I always think it's important to mention that a lot of other people really love these scents. So, you know, I state that often because I don't want to run people off from the brand just because I don't like it, you know. Really, really nice. Boy, you just can't beat these Kismet blades. And like I said before, if you have pimples, ingrowns, something like that, any sort of skin blemish, you know, not a normal skin blemish, but something that pops up, it'll be gone after you use this unless you work around it. And I don't really work around it. I just go right over it. Because as I've been saying recently, it doesn't belong there. It won't be there when I'm finished. And that doesn't really bother me at all. We got to get that stuff out of there. We don't want those bumps encroaching on our shaves anyway. So we just get them out of there. Very nice so far. Now, I don't see a lot of hair shapers of this size, which is the sort of normal sexto blade sort of size. I don't know why that is. I don't know if this one was some special variety, but when you look on eBay, you can't really tell a lot of times what size they are. Because I got this one early on and I was assuming that all of them were this size, and then I got the others and I'm like, they're quite a bit smaller, but You can certainly manage with the smaller ones, but I certainly prefer this size, which is closer to the sexto blade. A lot of people have been having interest in these, and I think rightly so, because they are magnificent, smooth shavers. And I would credit Diamond Dave and the Swedish Three, and I think Jeremy, the traveling shaver, really talks about them quite a bit, and for good reason. These, in my opinion, are some of the smoothest shavers available. In terms of Shavette style, I don't think they can be beat. Or at least not for me. For my preference, they check every box. And this is exactly what I would want a straight edge to be. Sharp, 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 smooth, 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 and it does all of that. Man, I tell you, I continue to be impressed with this brush. I want to thank David from Augusta. Again, so David, if you're watching, and I hope you are, thank you so much. This brush is incredible. It's old, and yet it's got a small knot, and you can still bring it, you know, with the lather. I'm telling you, folks, you don't have to have these enormous, dense knots to make a lather or to apply lather. And actually, a lot of times, as I mentioned before, the bigger, more dense knots tend to hold on to the lather. This one just lets it go. And for me, that is money. Just let go of that, make it and let it go. Don't hold on to it. Don't be greedy, brush. We don't want any greedy knots in this house. Man, phenomenal brush. That is, again, the Ever-Ready R40. I've really enjoyed that. And it's certainly a keeper for me. All right, let's get our final pass done here. I don't know what day this will air again. Because of the holidays, the videos are a little bit out of order. And I'm trying to rotate content like, you know, DE, Shavette. I really love that variety. I've really been enjoying bringing back the DEs, the single edges, and not just using straights and Shavettes. And so I'm sort of rotating. And so I hope you enjoy that. As I mentioned the other day in my video, when I first started using straights, or after I was about a month in, maybe a month and a half, I didn't want to use anything. It was a chore to use DEs and SEs, but now I found my love again for the DEs and SEs, and so I'm just picking up everything and just enjoying the heck out of these shaves. And what's more enjoyable than that? For me, nothing. Just really enjoying whatever it is that I choose to use. And I'm trying to, you know, get a rotation in there so I don't have too many of one type back to back. We will have some repeats every now and then, but I really enjoy the rotation. And having the experience of one day having to focus more with a razor like this, which is crazy sharp, and you do have to pay attention. And then maybe the next day we use a DE and I don't have to pay attention as much. And so for me, it makes that process enjoyable. And I hope it is for you too. And I want to thank everybody for the views, for the subs, for the wonderful comments. I do appreciate it. As the travels come up, it'll be a little more difficult for me to watch content and respond. But I do, when I get time, I certainly do respond. So I don't take it for granted. Because we've had a lot of viewers and subs over the years. And I appreciate you all. Our channel has really grown this year as I've come back to making videos in earnest. So thank you again so much. I really do appreciate it. And come the first of the year, we're going to do that 5,000 for the second time giveaway. So don't forget, we have not forgotten about you. And I say we because, sure, I'm sharing my opinions, but I'm also sharing something from others. And there's something that I forgot to share at the beginning of this video. So I'm just going to take a moment to do it. Our friend Justin, he goes by the name of Carry On Steady Now on Instagram. He has a family member, Luke, who has been facing some very serious health issues. The family hasn't been able to see him as much as they would like because of the Rona. And Justin is just simply asking for our prayers. And you know me, I am happy to give prayers, good vibes, whatever you believe in. If you could send those to Luke for Justin, we would really appreciate it. I'm sorry, Justin, that I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video. I was so caught up in the Weck that I forgot to mention at the beginning, but we'll mention it again. I think, you know, it's always nice to root for people and send them prayers if you so believe, or good vibes, or whatever you believe in that's good. Send it to Luke, please. And Justin, prayers to you as well. I know it's difficult, and we'll just hope for the best. Okay, let me rinse. We'll come back and get into the post. Stay tuned. All right, and we're back with the magic made by witches. This Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber. Oh, very nice. Very refreshing. No alcohol on this, and that is just Thayer's Witch Hazel that I put in the spray bottle. Reminder, links to the products that are available will be below. I don't really link the Weck because you just have to find these on eBay because they're not made anymore. And the Kismet blades are also available on eBay, or at least that's where I've seen them sold, so keep that in mind. Off cam, we used the PAA alum with dry dock. No stinging whatsoever. That was a super smooth shave. Really, really excellent. We used the Declaration Grooming 88 Chestnut Street. On the quality, we give it a thumbs up. On the scent, it's not for us. It's just not one that I like. However, I mention again, most people like it, so please keep that in mind. We used the Ever Ready R40 brush. They were doing it right back then. It is a great brush. Captain's Choice Copper Bowl. And we're going to finish it off today with the Captain's Choice. This is Nor'easter. It doesn't smell anything like the Declaration Grooming Soap. It sort of reminds me of Dakar. And I just wanted to roll with this today and enjoy it and just have a great day. And I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, whatever day this airs. And again, please say a prayer, send good vibes for Luke. We would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all your support, your views. It means the world to me. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.